Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 24th to the 30th of November 2014. Venus leads the way into Sagittarius, and now we have the Sun and Moon in that sign as well. And by the end of the week we'll have Mercury, and by the end of the year Saturn. So we really are beginning a very positive Sagittarian transit. So the Sun and Moon recently in Sagittarius, kicking it off with a new moon at 0 degrees. So this is a brand new start. This is when everything comes to life, when we start to feel a bit more expanded and a bit more sovereign about ourselves and a bit more direct about where we're heading in life and where we're coming from. Because Sagittarius is the wise one. Sagittarius goes back through the ancestral line to make sure that everything is connected back to source, and then step forward as the result of that line to carry on the story, to carry on where our ancestors left off. So it's a very, very deep sign, but very positive as well, because it's big fire. It's the oldest of the fire signs. So we have the Sun and Moon starting things off at the weekend with a new moon, and now we are officially in the month of Sagittarius. By Monday we have a taste of that strength and reality, because Mars and Jupiter make an alignment which says that you can expand into your greatness as long as you're coming from a place of reality. So Mars in Capricorn says make sure that your foundations are strong, and then you have the dynamism and passion to climb your mountain. And Jupiter in Leo says be golden, be magnificent, be magnanimous, generous, optimistic and expansive with that energy. So you can see how both of those are very affirmative. Even though the angle is called an awkward angle, it's actually just saying make sure that you're coming from a very real place. Charge yourself up, because there's expansion and travel heading our way. So it's all about whether we're building our castle on sand or stone. Scorpio tends to take us through an inward journey where we have a look at everything that's going on inside, our fears, our repressed anger, and we dig all of that out so that we're clean and expanded and more energized. So we've gone through that Scorpio phase, and now we're just doing a quick reality check to make sure that we've got our passport, that we've packed up the important things, and that we have our tickets ready so that we can have an effortless journey. So be a bit realistic on Monday, engage with that Mars and Jupiter energy, check where you're coming from and where you're going to, so that you can begin your journey. By Friday we have Mercury going into Sagittarius, and Mercury is our processing mind. Sagittarius rules the higher mind. So this is very much going to be a phase where we can see where our thoughts are holding us back, or where our thoughts are actually going to be able to take us further. So again, beautiful energy there, very real. Mercury tends to be very blunt in Sagittarius, who is the archer and shoots his arrow directly to the centre of the galaxy. So there's not much niceties, there's not much tiptoeing around. Sagittarians tend to say exactly what they think and honour truth in such a strong and brave way. So Mercury in Sagittarius may be quite blunt. You may learn some home truths, you may speak some home truths, but there's nothing wrong with the truth. If it presses a button inside of you, it's because you have that button, and maybe it's ringing a bell for you to be able to go in and have a look at what it is that's being rung there. So Mercury in Sagittarius, very blunt, very truthful and very wise. So on the whole, this week is a new start. It's all about expansion, but keeping it real. It's all about knowing where you're coming from, having cleared yourself out, now taking that time to charge up your battery and see possibly where you're going to, or what you're doing with your life force energy. Is it contributing something of worth? So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week. As you know, I have many readings and many courses available on my website, and all of the links are below. But just to let you know that I do have a voucher scheme if you'd like to gift somebody a reading or one of my course modules as a festive present. It is a very unique and personal gift, and something that will last well into the future. So if you're interested in that, please do check out the links or contact me, zoeheinz7@gmail.com.